Hi everyone, it's me, Leroy. Today is May 5th, 2020. Unfortunately, Elena can't be with us because she's off celebrating Cinco de Mayo. But I'm also celebrating something called Revenge of the 5th.
Hi everybody, it's Snarky Susie, who's coming back for round 2 of Star Wars Day. Yes! But Star Wars won't be the only thing we're talking about today. Hey, Tierra, Kerrie, you want to take it away?
Yep, today's the day we talk about The Empire Strikes Back, which has been around for the last 40 years. And not only that, May 4th was also Avengers Day. And the day Iron Man was released with the... You know what? Maybe we should just make May Marvel Cinematic Universe Month. Because most of our Marvel Cinematic Universe movies came out on this in the month of May. That's right, girls. It's Marvel Cinematic Universe Month. But it's called Revenge of the 5th. You know, in this day and age, revenge will get you nowhere except the grave. But hey, we're still not over Thanos snapping characters we love to death. Why'd he have to kill Spider-Man? That was just wrong. So, anyway, well, due to the spirit of Revenge of the 5th, let's try to get this show done in at least 15 minutes.
I can handle 15 minutes. Unlike some people.
Well, I don't know, Susie. RT and Token Podcasts have been averaging over 20 minutes. I mean, look, we go over 25 minutes to close to 30 minutes every podcast. So 15 minutes is nothing for us to sneeze at. Okay, shall we be going now? Yep, let's get started. Okay, so let's continue where we left off yesterday when we spoke about The Empire Strikes Back.
Well, it had the plot twist that no one would ever believe. Like, back then, the internet wasn't as prominent as it is now, so it was easy to throw in stuff like this and surprise everyone.
Not to mention, Darth Vader told Luke Skywalker that he was his daddy. Whew! Luke did not take that very well. Not to mention, he got his hand chopped off.
I know, right? The hand chopping trope in Star Wars just got... that just really annoyed me to death.
Well, chopping off hands in movies is nothing new. But let me tell you, if I were Luke and I got my hand chopped off by the guy who claims to be my dad, I wouldn't believe it either. Yeah, and then Darth Vader had the nerve to tell Luke that he had a sister. And this is right before we found out that Luke and Leia were twins. Yeah, suddenly that one kissing scene in The Empire Strikes Back is now kind of disturbing.
Not to mention, Jaime and Cersei Lannister ruined the twin thing for everyone. Blech.
Yeah, and that too. Well, hold on, I'm about to fall to see. Okay. I mean, come on. Jaime and Cersei? Ew. They totally ruined the twin thing forever. Not really. Because I could make up a story about twins and not have them be involved with each other. Okay? That is easily doable.
Okay, let's be careful with the Game of Thrones thing, because I don't want Leroy and Elena to have to get kicked off YouTube once again.
Well, for all that implies, George R. Martin is still writing the books. I mean, he probably should have been dead already since he got killed in that Sharknado movie. You're seriously telling me that George R. R. Martin was killed in a Sharknado movie? Seriously?
Yep. It was in a movie where there was a three-headed shark being shown on screen, and then everyone started screaming when the sharks came, and then this woman dressed as a bride came. She was sitting next to George R. R. Martin, and her dress was covered in blood, and then George R. R. Martin got his head bitten off by a shark.
I guess we can safely say, Valor Shark Ghoulies.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But now a lot of people don't like The Last Jedi, but it did have some Empire Strikes Back callbacks. I mean, it kind of had the same vibe as Empire Strikes Back, but the thing is, though, when you try to make a movie and it cross-references another movie, don't be surprised when everybody starts complaining that, I don't like The Last Jedi. I'm like, look, I'm not here to tell you I'm going to make you like The Last Jedi. And I'm not here to tell you that you're wrong. I'm just here to tell you that, well, even if you don't like The Last Jedi, you can't help but wonder why does this suddenly remind you of The Empire Strikes Back?
I know, right? Well, all I know for sure is that, well, the good news is Rey did not get her hand chopped off. Okay? She's too good for that.
Plus, I know the Star Wars fans would have had a field day if her hand was chopped off. Okay? I would have sued the creators of Star Wars forever chopping off Rey's hand if it happened.
Well, with that in mind, I have other important things to tell you. Such as, let's go back to Iron Man.
Since when did we go from Star Wars to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
And that's when Tony told the world he was Iron Man.
Yep. Robert Downey Jr. came up with that idea himself. I bet all the other superheroes had a field day with that announcement, and a lot of them sent him angry letters saying, "You broke the superhero rule! You never give out your secret identity, especially on TV!" You seriously think that Tony Stark is going to listen to any of them? Oh no. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is a little more open. Yet at the same time, I don't know why everybody in the DC universe says no one can ever know who I am. Which is why I still have issue with Mysterio exposing Peter Parker's identity on TV. Ugh, and I still have that J. Jonah Jameson.
I know, right? He's like, "Wah, Spider-Man's a menace." Well, he's a menace for spreading false information. A to him.
Well, I just hope having him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is just a one-time thing. I hope they don't make a habit out of it because, I hate that guy. Hate him, hate him, hate him. I can't wait till Sam, as Captain America, reads an article about Spider-Man, which is clearly false, and then he reads it, and then he doesn't like it, and then he walks up into James's office and says, "Listen, buddy, we need to talk because we got some problems here."
Yep, J. Jonas Jameson had better watch it because if it were me, if I were a superhero and I read that kind of degrading stuff about Spider-Man being a menace, I would have slapped him across the face. Because, I don't play that kind of crap.
Yeah, nobody got time to play that kind of crap. Oh, anyway, the only reason why I like Iron Man is because he started off this whole thing. Like, when Robert Downey Jr. was asked to play Iron Man, everyone was like, "Oh no, he's a troublemaker. He did drugs. He spent time in jail." But guess what? Robert Downey Jr. couldn't be more perfect to play our Tony Stark. And if he isn't Tony Stark, like, all it is when we got Tony and the perfect guy to play him, everything just fell into place. Come on. If you still can't see Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark, then what's the point?
Yeah. Hey, come on. Tony Stark is so memeable. Like, I like that part of the Avengers where he's like, how's the sight, says Pepper. And he's like, oh, look. He looks at Stark Tower and says, it's Christmas, only with more me. Yes, he is shown to be stubborn, arrogant, and not playing well with others. I mean, that's just part of the charm. You don't want to change that, do you?
Yeah, that's right. Come on now. It's Tony Stark. He's like a one-man show. I can't see him being anything but Tony Stark. Whew. And I've been reading an impressive amount of fan fiction. All right, let me move close to the computer. Now, I've been reading some fan fiction, and a lot of that fan fiction centers on him and Captain America.
Oh, heck yeah, Captain America! Whoop whoop! Kerrie, you're from Korea. South Korea! And yes, come on. Don't you think Captain America was pretty awesome? Yeah, Captain America may be awesome, but Steve is just some kid from Brooklyn.
Yep, and he may be just a kid from Brooklyn, but still, he's Captain America. I mean, we're going to have a hard time not seeing him as Captain America anymore, but I'm pretty sure Sam will make a great Captain America, because you remember what Erskine said about he who gets that formula or becomes Captain America.
You're right, Susie. He says he doesn't want a good soldier. He wants a good man. I mean, Bucky would have been a good soldier, but does that mean he's a good man? Well, he still has his issues over being used by Hydra. And he probably would not have enjoyed being Captain America, even though it happened in the comics.
That's right, Tierra and Kerrie. Bucky did become Captain America in the comics. But I bet that Bucky would probably be more White Wolf in the Black Panther movies. Like, come on. At this point, everybody in Wakanda basically adopted him. Okay? And Shuri would gladly kill Zemo if he ever went near Bucky. She'd be like, oh, so you the guy who did this and this and this and that's what my dad did? Whew. She wouldn't need to beat him back with her weapons. She probably hit him with her bare hands.
Zemo wouldn't even last a second against her. In fact, I highly doubt Zemo would last a second against everyone in Wakanda. I mean, even the little Wakanda children would gladly beat him up. He not only killed their king, but he controlled Bucky. Everybody in that nation probably wants to beat Zemo up.
And not just that. A lot of other people were killed in that bombing too. And I'm sure the countries of whoever those dead people came from would gladly want to find Zemo and beat him up. Yeah. Come on. A terrorist act like that is bad. And I bet some of Bucky's remaining relatives would find out what Zemo did to him and probably beat him up too.
Yeah, I know. Ultron killed Zemo's family. Okay? And the worst part is, it's all Odin's fault. I blame Odin for everything.
I know, right? Had he been a little more upfront with Loki, then this whole mess wouldn't have happened.
Shame on you, Odin. You're nothing but a joke.
I know, right? Abuse to you, Odin!
That's right, Susie. Throw all the abuse at Odin because, let's face it, He's a real jerk who does questionable decisions. He conquers people and was just generally a warmonger. And then he tries to play it off like, oh, I'm a peaceful king. Excuse me. I already know President Trump knows he's not well liked. But, in the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Simpsons, the people elected me to lead, not read. Yeah. But can you really blame Loki for wanting to change things in Asgard? Like put on plays instead of having people beat each other up all day? Or is that just me?
Yeah, and one more thing before we move to another subject. I'm pretty sure that at the end, though, Odin regrets everything. He probably regrets being so hurtful to Loki that Loki had to run away and end up being caught by some evil intergalactic warlord who used him to attack people on Earth and get the Avengers together.
Well, Loki may have been responsible for getting the Avengers together. It was basically almost all the events in the MCU. 99% of all the events in the MCU is Odin's fault. So there, blame Odin and let's move on, shall we?
And of course, since it's Revenge of the Fifth today, it's like Revenge of the Sith, which I generally did not like. Ugh. But, you know, it's May the 4th will be with you. That was yesterday. Today is Revenge of the Sith. Tomorrow, though, we will do Return of the Six. Hopefully, Elena will be on the show by then.
Well, let's see. Return of the Six, that's a Wednesday. And on Wednesday, though... well, is it too early to make a pink joke?
Probably, but who am I to judge? I'm only wearing this purple crown because I'm Snarky Susie.
Yeah. But still. Yes, the Star Wars movies have been long since maligned. They're like, they're not really science fiction. But guess what? It's science fiction and fantasy. You have a space war, we have space magic, and space wizards. What more could you possibly want?
Well, all I know is this. We got Star Trek too. Come on. I don't know when the Trouble with Troubles began, but we're still going to make a reference to the Trouble with Troubles. I mean, I love that episode. It's so funny though. It had everything you wanted in it. Comedy, drama, I mean, even a bar fight. Can anyone forget the bar fight?
A bar fight happened only because that dumb Klingon put his foot in it. Abuse to that Klingon!
Yep. He never should have insulted the Enterprise in the first place. Yeah. If you insult the Enterprise, Scotty will find you and beat you up. So, what did we learn today?
Never insult the Enterprise, unless you want to get punched in the face. Sometimes I wish Scotty punched Thanos in the face. Like, somebody could write a fan fiction about somebody saying, hey, Scotty, Thanos says the Enterprise sucks. And then watch how fast Scotty comes flying over here and punches Thanos in the face. I don't care who punches Thanos in the face. I just want him punched in the face for every awful thing he has done. Ugh!
Yep. But we will deal with Thanos on the 7th, which is when we do our Tea and Token Thursday show.
And I can't wait to break that space raisin in half for ruining everything.
Oh, I know we will ruin everything for Thanos. And yes, we did go over the 15-minute mark. But hey, what else is there to talk about since we're all stuck in here and we should be in the theaters watching Black Widow? Hello! I was looking forward to watching the Black Widow movie. We'll probably talk about it tomorrow.
Tomorrow it is. Okay, to everybody who's watching this video, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Leroy and Elena Show. Elena will be coming back tomorrow, and we will be talking about Thanos. I hate that ugly space raisin. Why didn't Gustav Flurkin eat him when he had the chance?
That is why we have fan fiction, Leroy. And it should end with this. And so Gustav Flurkin opened her mouth and ate Thanos and all his armies as the Wakandans and the Avengers watched in horror. The end. Okay, everybody. This is Snarky Susie, who works for LPS Princess.Toy.Nerd as a staff writer, sometimes I'm an actress, and I host a Tea and Token Thursday show every Thursday afternoon at 4 o'clock.
I'm Kerrie. I'm Tierra. And we also are part of LPS Princess.Toy.Nerd. And we host the Tea and Token Thursday show on YouTube every Thursday at 4 o'clock along with Snarky Susie.
And I'm Leroy Jones, host of the Leroy and Elena Show. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all tomorrow when Elena comes back and we talk more about Star Wars and everything else. Okay? Take care of yourselves out there.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Meow.